Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and I want to welcome each and every one of you once again to our Teacup family. In today's video, we are taking a look at what messages you are supposed to receive from Sai Baba for your year 2022. Now, this has been requested right at the beginning of the year, but for some reason, it kept getting postponed. And today, when I woke up in the morning, I was like, today is the day. Especially when it comes to readings like that, whether this is Krishna, whether this is Shiva or Sai Baba. Unless, the divine permits you to do them, they don't happen. At least that has been my experience and belief. So today is a blessed day. So I'm really grateful for today in a way. And of course, when it comes to selecting your pile, you can pick according to the feathers in front of you, imagery, or if you even cannot do that, which is the case with certain people, you have one of these plates in front of you which may assist you when it comes to making a decision. Yeah, so please ensure you're picking a pile that is really you, and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages coming forth for you from our Sai Baba and other ascended masters for the year 2022. Okay, now first of all, Sai Baba and other masters are telling you that this year particularly you are going to be hitting a milestone. Now this can be in some kind of achievement, maybe work related achievement or a dream coming true, but something that you wanted for a very long time and have worked hard for a very long time is going to be happening for you this year. But once again, you are being told that one thing you have to be very careful this year is your pride. So as much as you can, do not let your pride get into the way. Be humble, be like the blessed devotee of Baba and your masters, and just be humble, okay? Because humility is the best way forward, especially when it comes to your spiritual life, okay? So be humble and don't let it get in the way for you. Also, this year Baba is telling you, please surrender to inner peace. In fact, make feeling peaceful a habit for you. I know there are going to be somebody who are like, how do you feel peaceful every day? So the best way is, if you can find 1 hour a day or even half an hour a day, you just take that time out and you sit and you're like, I am just going to focus on my blessings. I'm just going to be focusing on witnessing the beautiful things around me. And that in itself, living in that present moment in peacefulness will get you inner peace. Okay, so that is one way that you can surrender to inner peace this way. And another way is not to compare your life to another people. Okay, so Baba is telling you, if you feel like you're slightly behind as compared to others, or you feel like, your colleagues, your co-workers are miles ahead of you, it's okay. Let them, you are like the person who's maybe slow in the beginning, but in the end your life is going to be something that is going to be magnificent. Okay, so don't worry yourself out, or do not compare your life with other people, is what Baba is here to tell you. Now Baba is also telling you that when it comes to your life, you are the builder, so you get to decide how your building looks. Okay, so Baba is almost telling you, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want your future to look like, and maybe I can help you build that future for yourself. Okay, so whatever plans you have, whatever dreams you have, please make sure you're sharing it with Sai Baba or any other ascended masters you believe in, because talk to them. That communication line needs to be very open, because unless you communicate to them that this is your intention, they cannot help you. See, of course they know what you want, it's not like they don't, but they don't know whether you want them to interfere or not. Okay, so if you want their assistance, please make sure you ask them for help. But remember, you can do everything that you determine yourself to do, because once again, the very first one for you is like you promised some kind of fulfillment this year. So ask for help is another message for you. But Sai Baba or other ascended masters are also telling you that they give you whatever you want in the hope that you are happy with it, that you're fulfilled with it, and then you reach a point where you do not have any wishes. Okay, so Baba actually wants you to reach that point where you're like, okay, I'm very grateful for what I have, and now the only thing I want is what Baba or the other ascended masters are willing to give me. Letting go. That's the kind of image that I'm having here. Okay, so he's going to fulfill your wish, and then he expects you to surrender all of your other needs, is what is coming forth. And also Baba is telling you that if you have this inclination in your heart, okay, so like Shirdi is very far away, or the place where you believe in terms of your worship place is very far away, do not worry about it, because Baba or the energy of other ascended masters are always with you. They are not constrained by time, they are not constrained by space. So whenever you need assistance, they are there by your side. So if anybody out there has a doubt about it, do not doubt. If you have wish that Sai Baba should come for your assistance, or any ascended master that you believe in wants to come for your assistance, ask them and they are going to be there. Such is the power of belief, okay? You need to have more faith in them, is a message coming through for you. Now, they are also telling you that moving forward financially, especially, you don't have to worry about anything, because your money especially is blessed kind of money, okay? So maybe the money that you have currently, or the money that you're enjoying currently, has come to you as a blessing from some kind of god or some kind of goddess, or maybe Sai Baba or other ascended masters. So don't worry about money. Everything you have is like divine in nature, and you are supposed to be enjoying it in this lifetime, and even in your future. You don't have to worry about money, because there is a power much greater than you who's taking care of you and who's making sure that you always have enough. Now, Baba is also telling you that if anybody of you is suffering from some kind of health issue, or in the year 2022, if you're really worried about your health, please make sure you do japa every single day. You can of course do japa on the name of Sai Baba or any other ascended master or any god, especially in Hinduism. Having the Gayatri mantra chanted every single day can work miracles, especially when it comes to health. But otherwise, a jap of Sai Baba will do as well, especially so that your health remains optimum. And if you have any kind of health issues, they will go away from your life as well. Yeah. But chanting, if you can, please make sure you make it a daily part of your routine. And Baba is also telling you, please do not be anxious. Do not be anxious about your future. Do not be anxious about how things are supposed to be working out. See, the things that are meant to happen, they are going to be happening because it is the will of God. And the things that are not supposed to be happening, that is also the will of God. So when you surrender to that belief that everything in my life is happening as according to the divine will, then anxiety really has no place in your life, okay? Surrender your life to Baba, surrender your life to divinity, and live easily, without fear, without worries, without anxiety, is the message coming through for you. But Sai Baba is also telling you that this is a year that justice will be done for you, especially if something that you deserve was supposed to come to you before and for some reason did not come to you. This is the year that the karmic balance will be restored, and whatever is due to you is going to be due to you. Okay, so don't worry about anything. But at the same time, the message here is, if you have treated somebody unfairly, please make sure you ask forgiveness for that person, or ask God to forgive you for all of these things, okay? So that the karmic balance will be restored once again, and you will not suffer from anything negative as a result of it, okay? So seek forgiveness and forgive on your part as well, because clearly this is a year that karmic rebalancing is going to be happening, and mostly I see this happening in your favor. And Sai Baba is also telling you that if a certain situation is making you unhappy, or if a certain situation is worrying you, instead of thinking about it time and again, instead of thinking about it every day, just move away from that situation. Like, do something else for that matter, okay? Go watch television, go make yourself a cup of tea, go outside, spend time with your friends, disconnect your mind from that situation of worry. And once you realize that situation of worry does not hold any power over you, see what happens is, especially if you have a lot of ideal time in your life, they say an ideal mind is like a devil's workshop. So that may be slightly a case with you. So if you have a tendency of worrying yourself unnecessarily, the fear-based thought patterns, walk away from them, do something different, and come back at a later point of time. I promise you, you are going to be feeling much more positive about it, is also coming through for you. Now, This year 2022 is also going to be one where a lot of possibilities open up for you. So a lot of arenas that were not opening up for you previously are now available. So now it is your choice what you want to do with these situations, okay? So if you want a new job, now in the year 2022, you can go ahead and find that ideal job for yourself. Or if you want to get a promotion, the situations are going to be much more ideal than they have been in the previous year, okay? So a lot of possibilities are opening up, and it is your own decision that is going to be determining your future ahead is what is coming forth. But remember, no matter what in your life, pile one, no matter what you ask, if a certain thing is not right for you, it's going to move away from your life, okay? Because in your life, especially because you're so protected, because you're so guided, the spirit has a plan for you, and the spirit only has plans in order to protect you from things that are not right for you. The things that are absolutely good for you, you will be receiving in multiples. So in this year especially, if you ask for something and you don't get it, remember, it is divine plan. Spirit has that plan. Baba has a plan for you. So things that are supposed to work will work, and those that do not work is happening for a reason. A specific reason is what Sai Baba is here to tell you. Yeah, I'm going to be pulling out a couple of more cards for you so that we get some more clarity and a little bit more direction ahead is what I'm telling you right now. Okay, I'll give you two more from here. Learn from friendships old and new. So in the year 2022, it is absolutely important for you to reflect on your friendships. What lessons have you learned from friendships, and what you can do in your own self to be a better friend, okay? You need to learn something from your old friendships, especially friendships that are no longer in place. Yeah, no longer in place is a message that I'm getting here. But learn from people, especially for you, you may be learning a lot of lessons from your friendship than any other area of your life. And of course, Sai Baba is telling you, listen to the divine whispers stirring in your heart. So if certain message is repeating time and again, you're like, why is this even happening? This is a divine guidance for you. So trust that inner guidance is what Baba is here to tell you. I'll give you one more. You are worth what you desire, especially this year, See, again, you have the wish fulfillment card. So if somebody out there is questioning, am I worthy of it? Is this even going to happen? Baba is here to tell you, you are worthy of whatever it is that you desire. Stick to it. Stick to it and stick with Baba. And first of all, any desire that you have, communicate it to him so that he is available to help you, and so that he can make things behind the surface to help you in whatever you want. Overall, these are your messages for the year 2022 from Baba and other Ascended Masters. As always, as I wrap this video up, I'm going to leave you with all of my best wishes and my prayers at the lotus feet of Baba and other Ascended Masters to help you forever in whichever path you choose. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages from Sai Baba and other Ascended Masters for you for the year 2022. And first of all, I hope the year 2022 has been kinder and has been more fulfilling than the previous year. But for you, interestingly, pile 2, this year is going to be very important for you to go on some kind of pilgrimage, okay? Pilgrimage, or maybe a place of worship for you. So maybe, especially for Hindus, you have like one Kul Devi, or you have like one central deity that you believe in. So possibly visiting that place is indicated for you. And maybe for people who actually want to visit Shirdi, the possibility of that is going to be very, very high for you. Either you are going to be visiting or you're going to be planning for visit, okay? I just hope this works out for you, okay? Whoever you are. Now, for you, Baba is also telling you that money is going to be very, very strong for you. But this is something that you have to plan for yourself, okay? So this is like prosperity lies ahead. So what can you do today that will make sure that your tomorrow is prosperous, okay? Because Taurus is all about that planning, It is about having detailed bank statements, knowing what to do, knowing where to invest, all of those things. But prosperity nevertheless lies ahead for you. One thing that you need to do this year especially is surrender your attachment to results. Not so much worry about what the outcome of a certain situation is going to be like, or whether when you're working hard towards something, are you going to be getting something in return. What you have to do is you have to do your work 100%, not leave any iota of doubt that whether you've done something well. Okay, do it 100% and surrender the results on Sai Baba, and he is going to be taking care of the rest, is what he's here to tell you. Now, also this year, there is a possibility that you may be overworking, or maybe you're taking up too many responsibilities. You're learning something, you're working part time, you're learning too much, whatever it is. But clearly, the weight of the world is on your shoulder this year. So please, please make sure you are not taking up too much, because then you will not really be happy with it towards the end. So take one thing at a time, stick to it, do it well, and only then move on to the next thing. But a lot of burdens is something that you are going to be carrying, and look at that. The abundant universe will provide, and I will tell you this very honestly, the path for you is the path of service, it seems, especially when it comes to your work. And when you are into the mode of service, trust me, money comes to you from the divine. Okay, but whatever it is, the abundant universe is going to be providing for you in the year 2022. Now, this year, the possibility that you may start a lot of new projects is also there. Okay, so this could be learning something new, this could be starting a new enterprise, or this could be just feeling like you can do just about everything. But this is like a passionate new beginning for you, something that you're feeling positive about, something that you're optimistic about. That's in store for you as well. For a couple of you, especially those who've wanted to buy a new home for a very long time, the beginning can happen this year. Okay, so especially I see this around September, October-ish. So that can be a good time for you, especially for home acquisition. Now, Baba is also here to tell you that there is a book inside you that is wanting to come out. Now, this can be like a book, and honestly, you don't have to be somebody great to write a book. If you feel like you need to express something and the world needs to know about it, the world needs to know about it. See, J.K. Rowling did not know that she's going to be one of the most loved authors in the world, but she believed in herself and she wrote that book. You need to be that kind of person as well. Okay, so a book is definitely inside you, and that expression is very important. See, in the end, it doesn't matter how many people read it, you need to write. That's a message from Sai Baba for you, because he's also telling you that in this lifetime, books are a very, very central purpose to your life, and not only writing books but learning a lot from books as well. Okay, so you have to probably do a lot of research, you have to learn too much, you have to make sure that you are a student of life, and then your life will be much more fulfilling than usual. So especially for all of my student friends out there, you have to study. There is no other way about it. Okay, it's not like you're going to be lucky about it. If you study well, if you give your 100%, you are going to be getting the results, is what is coming through. Yeah, but I also feel like this is going to be a year when you'll start taking care of yourself a great deal more than you've ever done in the past. And I feel like some of you may actually be changing your appearance or dressing a way that you have not been dressing in previously. But I have a feeling that 2022 is going to be very promising for you. Very promising. The only thing is you're taking up too much. That's the only thing that is worrying me currently. But the reason why all of these things are lining up for you is Baba is telling you that your vision is going to be getting clearer. And the reason why your vision is clear is because he is the one guiding you forward. It's not like magically is going to happening for you, but his assistance is what is giving you the clarity of vision and is giving you the passion to pursue your life, to pursue your dreams. That is what is coming through as well. Now, Sai Baba is also telling you, along with other ascended masters, this year, please make sure to surrender your ego, especially if you are on some kind of spiritual path. If you boast about your spiritual path, or if you're oh, I know this or I can do this, that may not help you a great deal. In the spiritual path, being humble is great. So if you can do that, please make sure you take care of it. And one more reason I'll tell you. See, generally what happens, in the moment of being egoistic, like when you're not listening to the other person, you may say something in return which may hurt their feelings and then, add up to your karma. So that may be one of the reasons why your spiritual life may suffer because of your ego, saying something in the heat of things and then, not being able to take it back. So be a little bit careful out there. But of course, hard work is something that you cannot miss at all. Of course, you're clearly working hard, so I'm super proud of you already. But if you keep doing what you're doing 100%, you are going to be rewarded for it as well. Okay, I love this. This is just like, reinforcing that if you work hard, Baba's hand is on your head. That's the message here. But at the same time, the message for you is, remember, pile 2, that no matter what path you take, you are going to be ending up where you are supposed to, because all paths in the end lead you to where you are supposed to be. So for a couple of you, if you want to change your direction or you want to follow a path that really calls to you, don't be afraid to go in that direction. Okay, because see, the spiritual life is our own. Okay, because it's all about our internal system, it's all about how we feel about our spiritual path. That's it. So choose one that really matters to you. And I'll tell you one thing about spiritual life, do not try to convince other people that your path is right, because in my experience it's never been optimum, or people sometimes are not ready to listen to what you have to say. Two of these things can happen. So just let them follow their way, and you just observe and do your thing, is what Baba is here to tell you. I'm also going to give you a couple of more cards for you. Be here always with willing hands and heart. Okay, so once again, hard work is something that is indicated, but once again, if somebody needs your assistance, or if somebody is like, I could really use your help with this, can you please come and help me, be there always with a willing hand and heart. Again, this is like a willing heart also. So don't be like, grudgingly going there and doing something for somebody. Only if from the depth of your heart you truly feel like you can go and help, only then do that. Or don't be like, after you've helped somebody, you're like, I helped you, those kind of things. Once again, very ego related. That's something you have to be slightly careful of in the year 2022. See, we all suffer from ego. It's not like just you guys, pal too. Our best we can do is try to be a better person every day. Like, I try to be a better person every day. Sometimes I fail too, and I'm sure everyone does, because we are human, and human beings are all about, sometimes getting it wrong. But we have to stand up every day and try again. That's the best we can do. And practice courage every day. So, if you are sort of worried about, can I do this? Can I take this risk? Do something courageous every day. Do something out of the box every day. Okay, move out of your comfort zone one step every day. You don't have to do anything drastic, but try to improve yourself, your practice, your work one step every day is a message for you. And once again, gratitude and grace always look lovely on you. See, one thing that I know for sure in my life, is that gratitude can really fill your heart with so much joy in itself, because it's like, see, we always say our thanks to God, and saying thanks to God, it's like you're counting all of your blessings, and when you count your blessings, you're always happy. So please make sure you're saying a gratitude prayer. And when it comes to other people, display grace. Grace is like forgiving people of their sins, forgiving somebody who's wronged you, and even though they may not admit it to you. Okay, that is grace. So be graceful and be in the mode of gratitude in the year 2022. And I just pray that Baba blesses your life with all the more beautiful things, so that you can be all the more grateful and you can show all the more grace to others. That's my message for you for the year 2022 from Sai Baba and other Ascended Masters. I will leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that are coming forth to you from Sai Baba and other Ascended Masters. Now, Baba is telling you that in this cycle, the cycle that you've entered in the year 2022 is one of increase. So things are looking better, they are going to be getting better, and the graph for you is that of growth, like growth in property, growth in money, growth overall. Okay, but of course this is all happening because of your own hard work that you've done in the past. Okay, and please let me tell you this, just because the cycle is that of growth, don't stop your efforts, or don't try to make them less. Do what you've always done, so that the momentum can get going at all point of time, is what Baba is here to tell you. Now, one thing that is going to be very important for you is working through your fears. Now, for a couple of you, this is like fears relating to family. Okay, so especially you are like not so sure about how things are going to be for your family, or if you're fearful about certain plans that you've made for your future. don't worry. Since this is a message from Baba, Baba obviously realizes that for you and he's here to take care of you. But he's telling you, why do you worry or why do you have fear when he is there with you? Yeah, don't worry. And one thing that Baba wants to tell you is this year, especially, you need to be disciplined. You need to be on top of things. You need to be in control and assertive at all point of time. See, I was telling you here, remember, just because the cycle is sort of increased, don't lessen your results. Keep doing what you're doing. Have a disciplined life, especially around your daily routine, okay? And you're going to be fine. Only the people who are actually disciplined end up being very successful. So maybe that is what Baba ends up wanting to tell you. Now, one thing that you have to be careful of, especially this year, is if you feel like you want to fix somebody, like somebody's attitude is not as good as you want it to be. You cannot fix them. They are going to be behaving in a way that they feel is right according to their own thought pattern. And of course, you have every right to feel a certain way because that is your thought pattern. Doesn't mean that they are wrong or doesn't mean you are right. It just means that you are two different people. Of course, we are two different souls, right? No soul is alike. Their experiences in their past life are very different and yours are very different. So if you just realize that in the heat of the moment, lot of things can be changed. So please, this year especially, if you want to make your relationships better, surrender the idea that you can fix someone. Now, one thing that you have to be slightly careful with is not saying something in the heat of the moment that may hurt somebody's feelings a great deal. See, for you pile 3, one thing that I know for sure because I've been reading your cards for a very long time is majority of your karma comes from your relationships. And what happens is we say something in the heat of the moment feeling like we're doing something good for them, but you end up hurting that person so much that creates karma for you. And pile 3, recently, especially the past 2-3 months, you're very, very likely lightening your load, lightening your karmic load. So don't sort of add new things towards it. So this is coming like a warning from Sai Baba. Baba is not saying this is going to happen for you. This is like, try avoiding it because I want to save you from the future karma that is possibly happening for you, okay? So be very careful about your words, especially in the year 2022. Now, Baba is also telling you that this is going to be a year where you reconnect with a lot of people from your past, okay? Maybe you'll end up spending more time with people you've not met in a very long time, like people from your school, people from college, or people you've worked with for ages, That connection with them is going to be very strong. The memories from the past are going to be returning, and they are returning because they're supposed to return at this point of time. See, in our life, there are certain relationships that come when they have a purpose to serve, and when the purpose is done, they go away and they return once again when it is their time. So maybe those kind of relationships are going to be returning and they are going to be filling your life with a lot of happiness. Now, one more thing, this is like repeated for you. So Baba is telling you clearly this cycle for you of the year 2022 is that of growth, infinite abundance. So as much as you can work, as much more effort that you can put in, the abundance is going to keep increasing for you. So it all depends on you, what you want to do and how much you can do. Yeah, that's what Baba is here to tell you. But his support for you is completely there, especially when it comes to your material life. Now, Baba is also here to tell you that when it comes to your mind is very powerful, but sometimes your mind gets diverted towards things that are very unnecessary. So Baba is telling you, please surrender your mind to me so that I may be able to guide you in a way that is fruitful for you, in a way that will help your life in the future and in the present moment, and direct it in the best way possible. So wherever you are, surrender your mind's power to Baba and let Baba have the control of your mind so that you can get the best results for your life. Now, Baba is also telling you, as much as you can, live in the present moment. See, what happens is, a majority of your fears that are a part of your life is, it happens for you because you're either thinking too much in the past, like, oh, this happened, that happened, or you're like, what if this happens, what if that happened. It has nothing to do with the present moment. The possibility that your present moment is absolutely glorious, I cannot deny that. So please, your fears especially are all about hypothetical things. So as much as you can, try bringing your attention to the present moment. And in my personal experience, when my mind goes into the future or the past, I just start chanting. I chant the name of God and bring myself in the present moment. Like, you will not believe this, wherever I go, I have my, chanting beats with me. So maybe you can use it just as a tool, just a suggestion, but please be here in the present moment. Now, Baba is also telling you that slow and steady wins the race. So don't be in a too much hurry to achieve what you want, or if you have a lot of goals for yourself, don't be like, I want to reach them tomorrow. Slow and steady is the way to reach your race, especially. Or you know the story of the hare and the tortoise, right? The hare was miles ahead, but in the end the sure-footed tortoise won it. So you are the tortoise, be the tortoise, because tortoises are amazing. Okay, you have the turtle spirit for you. Now, Baba is also telling you that Baba will help you destroy your fears. I love this. See, the messages are really tying up for you. See, the very first message from Baba was like, work through your fears. And then Baba is telling you, surrender your mind's power to him. And then he's like, he will destroy your fears and protect you. So it's all tying up, Only thing you need to do is you need to know that Baba is protecting you. And the moment you have a fear-based thought patterns, release your mind's power to Baba and ask Baba to, channel it in a different place entirely. Baba is clearly with you. Even if you don't remember him always, okay? Is there somebody who's watching me right now who's like forgotten Sai Baba, or who was like constantly in connection with Sai Baba, or who constantly devoted themselves to Sai Baba and then forgot about it entirely? Okay, so this may be especially a message for you. Now, Baba is also telling you that your place, your home, is supposed to be a place of rest. So do not discuss unnecessary things at unnecessary point of times, okay? As much as you can, please make sure you're talking about positive things. Positive energy is what needs to be there for you. See, what happens is sometimes if we keep discussing things that are unpleasant in a house, the vibration of your house will then become unpleasant. There are going to be fights there. There are going to be like things that are not so good for you. So please, you need to know you are the person who decides the energy of the house. It's not like the house energy is negative. It is the people in the house who decide the energy of the house. That's something I absolutely believe in. So please, if you want to make the energy of your house positive, be positive, think positive thoughts, talk about positive things, okay, as much as you can. That's supposed to be happening. And please use your house to rest, relax, and connect with family. Spend happy times with your family, okay? That's coming through for you. Now, Baba is also telling you, in this year 2022, if you can practice yoga, if you can do meditation, if you do any kind of chakra related activities, that will be absolutely good for you. But let me tell you this, if you are a novice when it comes to chakras, if you have not received any kind of training related to chakra matters from a guru, don't go healing your chakras, because there are a lot of videos on lot of platforms out here that are actually not right. Okay, so if you want to learn about those chakra activities, find a guru, a Reiki master, pranic healer, whatever, and only go in the chakra healing activity. Otherwise, yoga can help you just fine. But please make sure you're getting into yoga, stretching, exercising, so that your energies are going to be positive. And remember this, when we exercise, we have happy endorphins and a state of mind becomes very positive. Okay, if nothing you can do, just go for a walk. Okay, just go for a walk. But at exercising, yoga, stretching, absolutely important in the year 2022. You have what it takes. So in your life, whatever you want, you have what it takes to make it happen. Don't question whether things are possible for you. They are. Just have that belief in your mind. Spread your creative wings and take flight. So if you can take up some kind of creative activity, this is painting, this can be music, playing an instrument, whatever creativity means to you, do it just for yourself, just to make yourself happy, okay? Because if you just do that for yourself, like, your energies could really shift, okay? That's coming through as well. How are you spending your, alone time? That's something maybe you need to think about, because, maybe in your spare time, do something creative instead of overthinking. That's coming through for you. I'm going to give you these for some reason. The comfort of good company heals old hurt. Okay. Oh, once again, You had like friends coming back to your life. So who are the friends that would make you feel really good? Like talking to them makes you feel like, I could just talk to them for ages and be really happy about it. So maybe that connection with them needs to be revived, so that you will be able to get over certain patterns in your body. So think about a friend you've not called in a very long time and call them. That's the message for you. And the sun shines brighter when you are here. And remember, this is a message from Baba and your ascended masters. So they are like, they feel really good when you talk to them. They feel really happy when you connect with them. So they want you to talk to them. Okay, that's a message for you. Okay, just please make sure, even if for 1 minute, say hello to him, say hi to him, and be like, be grateful for everything you have. They want you to connect. Please do. Okay, so this is almost coming like a request from Sai Baba and your ascended masters for you. Overall, this is what's coming up for you when it comes to your 2022 from Baba and your ascended masters. As I wrap this video, I want to leave you with a lot of good wishes and lot of prayers at the lotus feet of Baba and other ascended masters forever. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.